Start it now. Start that business now. I know you've been thinking about it for so long. And listen, you're just straight up, you're going to be left behind if you don't listen to what I'm going to tell you today. Because there's going to be a small percent of people, like let's say 2 people out of 2,000 who view this video today are going to take action. You are going to be beat by these 2 people. I mean, I know you don't want to be beat, but it's just going to happen because there's going to be 2 out of 2,000 people who are really serious about themselves. And the rest of the people are just going to take themselves as a joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't get here from just procrastinating, right? Let me tell you something. At the beginning of my career, when I started, the first thing I started was cutting hair, right? I was not taking it seriously until the first 2 months in, which literally delayed my success. I could be so much farther at this point right now if I took it seriously for the first 2 months. And I'm not about to let both of you and everyone who's watching this video make the same mistakes that I did, because that's the whole point of having a good mentor. Even on my free content, I want to give you the most valuable and game as possible. But straight up, a lot of you guys are just too soft. You guys are just soft. You can't deal with any hardships. You can't work hard. You make excuses. You complain. You whine. You're just too soft for success. And that's why it's called the top 1%, not the top 99%. A lot of you guys are going to end up in the top 99%. It's a problem with men in 2025. They're just soft as Charmin. Soft men. I mean, this is what's happening in society, right? And it's super important. We just need to rewire your brain completely in order to go and bridge the gap from your current self to the self we want to become in just that short period of time. You need to fully have a total recreation and rewire your whole brain. Because if you're not doing that, then you're going to be the same person forever, and nothing can haunt you more than that, can it? Probably not. So, I mean, straight up, we need to do a couple things, right? The first thing you need to do is you need to cut out all of your friends. Every single one. I don't care. Oh, I've been knowing him from third grade, bro. Shut up. Get rid of that friend. Block him. You see these people at school every day, just say, okay, hi, and then boom. Be on your own, bro. You got to be a loner if you want to succeed. You never heard of no successful person with the level of success that you want to achieve that has, kept everything. You cannot achieve the level of success that you want without making sacrifices, and that's just a fact. Nothing comes easy. That's a big accomplishment. There's never been a big accomplishment that came easy. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying now is that, your life is pretty easy right now, no matter how many excuses you make. But another thing that makes men soft is that these excuses that they're making, they act like people care about them, right? If you think about it, if you go to Elon Musk, let's say, you go to Elon Musk and you start listing out all these excuses about why you cannot be making $4,000 a month, which is literally, a lot of you guys are stuck at like $200 a month. It's insane, right? Imagine going up to Elon and go, hey, Elon, like, he's like, hi, and you tell him like, hey, it's great to meet you, bro. I look up to you. I would be like, I like you, but I have a problem. My friend was bullying me the other day. My friends were hating on me. I didn't feel like posting. Bro, he would look at you like he would maybe be like, oh, okay. But inside his head, bro, he's thinking that you're soft. He didn't make no excuses. That's how he got there. If Elon made excuses, he wouldn't have an empire built. And not just Elon, but any successful person. You cannot sit there with a straight face and tell them your excuses and expect them to feel bad for you. No. That only works across broke people. Only works across low-level people. You can tell a guy who works at Starbucks that you didn't achieve your 100K a year dream because of your mom passing away. That works there. He'll feel bad for you because he thinks the same way. You understand? And unless you surround yourself with higher level people and individuals, which is the only way that you will increase your network and your net worth, is to cut out all these people who will tell you that that's okay. And get you some real friends, because everybody who tells you that's okay is a fake friend. You need to get you some real friends who's going to tell you straight up, shut up, get back to work, stop making excuses, or I'm leaving you. Simple. 2 more points I'm about to cover, but men get stuck with these girls too, especially teenagers. I fell into this trap before a lot, at my age. I was just wasting too much time. I mean, I think that's the big issue. Because a lot of you guys who think you found the right person, you really truly don't. Because that person will be pushing you every single day to push your business forward, to create a better situation and outcome for your family and the rest of your life. And if you don't have that person, it's super easy to tell, but most of you guys are just blind to it because you're in love with them. But let me ask you something. Are you in love with failure? Are you in love with staying broke the rest of your life? Are you in love with killing all your dreams and aspirations over this one person? And if you say yes, well, that's why you don't have the success. That's why you don't truly want it. Because I can tell, if you truly wanted it, you'd cut all that out right now. You can cut all that out. You know, another thing that's really just bad in 2025 is that these guys have vices when they can't afford to have vices. See, lots of men who are just doing weed, you know, spending the day on video games, scrolling on TikTok, vaping. Who has time for that, bro? I seriously can't fathom how these men have this much time to go do all this stuff when they don't have systems automated, when they're just a sole proprietor, business owner. I mean, I don't have time for this stuff, right? It's just, they don't have time for it either, but they prioritize it over their business because they're so lazy and they need that short-term pleasure over delayed gratification. And if you cannot accept delayed gratification, you're never going to be successful. Delayed gratification is the number one thing that will keep you going throughout your success journey. It's not the motivation, because motivation is temporary. It's discipline and delayed gratification, realizing that what you're doing now will get you what you want later. And until you realize that, you're just going to keep doing these same brokey actions that you're doing every day that's not getting you farther or pushing the business forward. 3 years later, you're like, yo, 3 years passed. This 14-year-old GS, he just did everything I want to do in 1 year. Now it's time for me to invest. But at that point, you've already lost 3 years of your time, which is more than it takes to build a 7-figure business. You've lost hope because, you know, you're a little bit demoralized. You're seeing kids, 14-year-olds. So all I ask from you today is to leave this video with a sense of urgency, okay? No more dumb excuses. And when I say dumb excuses, that means all excuses. You need to have a list of non-negotiable tasks that you'll complete each and every day. Even if somebody dies in your family, even if you get in a car crash, this task needs to get done. Powerless. Okay? That's one thing, actionable step. And the next thing is that you need to realize that nobody's coming to save you. Nobody cares about your excuses. Nobody cares about you as a man. Stop dealing with vices and distractions and lock in 100%. Invest in mentors. Next thing, invest thousands of dollars into mentors. Reinvest into the business. Don't be so, I want to save these last $100. Think about how your future self would act. The guy who makes $100 a minute. Guy who makes $100 a minute, you think he would be worried about overspending $100 on a program, on a course, or worried overspending 10 minutes of his time, $1,000 onto a mentorship? No, so you need to start acting like that man, because you're going to not ever morph into him if you don't start acting like it. That's what I want you to leave with today. Drop a sub, like, comment. I'm going to be making these daily progression talks every single day until I, hit 100 days of doing it. I'm going to keep going from there. I'm a 14-year-old entrepreneur, and Barbara, if you're interested in leveling up your business and scaling, go to my Instagram at GSTheKid, and we can work with you. Just shoot a DM, DM the word grow, or comment on any of my videos for a free training. Drop a sub, go look at my recent videos, turn your post notifications on because we're going to be posting every single day, and drop a comment if it's helped you at all. If it didn't help you, I do not care, okay? God bless y'all. Stop playing.